Ladies and gentlemen, Beth Jacob Synagogue was raising money for the synagogue, so the late Muriel Back and her daughter Amy Back wrote a special song for the Beth Jacob Synagogue. And it sounds something like this. Avinu, we need a shoe. Avinu, we need a shoe. Together, together, in all kinds of weather, oy vey, we needed a shoe. It's not enough to care, donate what you think is fair. The butcher, the baker, the pew undertaker, they all have to give the share. Avinu, we need a shoe. Avinu, we need a shoe. Together, together, in furs and in leather, oy vey, we needed a shoe. It's not enough to care, though we appreciate your prayer. The lawyer, the doctor, the college proctor, they all have to give the share. They all have to give their share. Like this thump, thump, thump of my heartbeat when this job I undertook. Like the peak, peak, peak of the mishgiach in the kitchen when I cook. Like the cry, cry, cry of the rabbi that I must go by the book. So a voice inside me keeps me repeating, shnook, shnook, shnook. Night and day, I am the one. Only I know how to make this party more fun. And no matter what you spent, rest assured I have made a cent. I swear to you, night and day, day and night, I'm at your call. I only know how to make a simcha ball. My ideas are unique. I serve a different menu every week, I promise you. Eat my meal, you will feel under the hide of you. There'll be such a heartburn, churning, burning in the side of you. And this torment won't be through till you pay your bill. So I don't have to sue night and day, day and night. My Yiddish mama, I need you more than ever now. My Yiddish mama, I'd love to kiss your wrinkled brow. I'd love to hold your hand as I did in days gone by. I asked you to understand the things I did made you cry. A few were her pleasures. She never looked for fashion style. Her jewels and her treasures, she found them in her children's smiles. Oh, I know that I owe that I am today to the dear old
Don't cry.
To the dear little old lady, so old and so gray. To the wonderful Yiddish mama of mine. I can't help it.
Maxie,
That's beautiful.
who are you thinking about when the tears come?
Everybody, my mother, my sisters, my brother, Muriel, everybody.
My mom wrote a play for the shul called Westdale Story, and it was the story that the son of the gavai from one synagogue fell in love with the daughter of the cantor from the other shul, which was a problem. And she, of course, did song parodies, and Helen Greenbaum played the Maria part, and Hy Kaplan played the part of Tony. And he kind of had this lisp thing going. So he sang his song, Dubinski, I just met a girl named Dubinsky, and suddenly I found how wonderful a sound can be. Dubinsky. And so my mom put together a show to raise money for that, and Lillian Goldblatt sang this song in the show. This stage is too small for the sound of music, and this social hall is so bare and cold. There's no room to dance to the sound of music. At the evening affairs, the drapes are too old. The Hebrew school and the small vestibule and the kitchen and cloakroom must go. It wouldn't take much, just a touch, if we only had the dough. We can redo the shul and be proud to use it. Your simchas will get, as in days of yore. This hall will resound with the sound of music forevermore.
Oh, Muriel Back did so many things for the shul. She was just a go girl. She never said no. She went to work day and night and day, to put together plays, and to put together a lot of things. There was never a lazy bone in her body. So what can I tell you more than that? She was just, in my eyes. But on the other side...
What was it like at the rehearsals, when you would rehearse, when you guys would go to rehearsals?
Oh, Maxie, say a few words. Put down a paper. For some reason or other, I remember the words, I know all the words very well till I get on the stage, and then I'm deaf. When I was in the choir, singing for the cantor, the same thing. I had to have a paper. So she was just she was enthusiastic, she was bright, she was walking, she was never a lazy bone in her body.
Can you say something about who was in the plays with you? Who were your co-stars? Who acted in the plays with you?
Well, there was, Shapiro was a funny man too, Dr. Shapiro. He was in the plays. And Amy Back, of course, was in the plays. And a lot of other people that I just can't mention.
Well, the Goldblatt, like Barbara and Sandy.
Barbara Sandy, they were great dancers. And Abby Goldblatt, oh my God. They were great singers.
Abby sang?
No, Abby never sang, but he danced. He danced very nicely with her. It was just a great group of people then. But now they're all gone, and you got to live with it.
Was Lillian ever in a show with you?
Lillian was a great person. She had a voice. She was a very kind person. Very kind. She played the piano, and she had a beautiful voice, and we sang together. She was a great person. Beautiful and great. And
she was the soprano, like she sang in most of the shows, right?
She was just a great person. Oh. I'm catering a wedding, and Harold Back was an honorable guy. The guy was unbelievable. He comes into the kitchen. Max, you're not cooking anymore for the wedding. I said, what are you talking about? I'm not cooking for the wedding. He says, he never paid his dues. He called the guy up, he says, Max is not cooking for your wedding unless you pay your dues. In a certified check. I don't want any other check. The guy came down and paid with a certified check, updated, and then when I start cooking again. He was something else, I'll tell you. What can I tell you? Stories.
They were good years.
Oh, they were good. George Goldblatt, the same thing. Morley Goldblatt, Jessie Goldblatt. She had a purse, beautiful purse, and she always put a napkin over it so it shouldn't get dirty. So one day I took the purse and I put a little bit of water on it. Well, let me tell you, there was no end to it. Oh, you can't describe the stories, what happened, and how it happened, and when it happened if you're not there.